Welcome back, everyone, to another edition of the 2-Minute Drill. I'm Brendan Quinn. He is Nick Baumgartner, and the Wolverines are back in action this week against Illinois, opening the second half of its season at home at Michigan Stadium. Nick, at this time, what's the biggest difference, good and bad, between this year's team and last year's team?
Well, I think the defense is better. You know, obviously last year's team had a great start defensively, but this defense has been outstanding. Bad? I would say kicking game. It's still a question mark. We still need to see who takes that job and runs with it.
If you had to give me 2 or 3 breakout players over the second half of the year, guys who really outperform their first half, who would that be?
I'll go Channing Stribling on defense, a cornerback who doesn't get talked about a lot. And then offensively, I'll stick with Chris Evans. I think we've seen some good stuff from him, and he's continuing to get better.
Outside of Ohio State and Michigan State, what's the best team in the Big Ten?
Wisconsin, probably. I mean, Wisconsin fought Ohio State to overtime. They played Michigan within 7. So probably the Badgers, who unfortunately for them already have 2 losses.
Even though Nebraska's ranked?
I think Wisconsin's probably better, but I guess we'll see. They have a chance to prove that, and we'll find out.
All right, Nick, time for this week's word association. Let's start with Illinois head coach Lovie Smith.
Interesting. I don't know how this is going to work out for Illinois, but at least it's a splash and maybe get some people interested.
Khalid Hill.
Fantasy football's worst nightmare, the touchdown poacher. I think he's got 7 to lead the team, and I believe 13 carries. Pretty impressive.
Ben Gideon.
Impressive. I think he's been a pleasant surprise for Michigan throughout this first 6 weeks. He's been very good, leads the team in tackles up there in TFLs as well, so very good start for him.
I think the season is finally far enough along to ask about this one, the Don Brown effect.
As advertised, you know, they've been aggressive. They've come in waves. They've been relentless. I think that's all starting to click. They're getting comfortable with him, so it's been good.
Okay, Nick. With all of that said, what do you have this weekend? Michigan, Illinois.
Michigan by a lot. I got Michigan 58-0. Illinois is not good at all.
I'm going Michigan 38-0. Maybe a little bit of take the foot off the gas, just get out of here and be safe and healthy for Michigan State.
I wouldn't do that much. We'll see.
Fair point. Well, we will see. Until then, next week, Michigan State, lots to talk about. Make sure you come back and join us for another edition of the 2-Minute Drill.